Right, moving on, still on our top stories this morning, the Zimbabwean government threat to fire teachers who have failed to report for duty since schools opened on Monday, 7th of February, has indeed triggered an angry backlash from teachers' union leaders in the country. The government had on Tuesday announced that it was increasing teachers' salaries by 20% starting in March, but the teachers' unions have insisted that their members are incapacitated and the 20% is not enough.
The teachers have vowed to only go back to work after their salaries have been increased to an equivalent of $540, while other unions advocating for salaries to be paid in the actual greenback. Now, since schools reopened, learners have been turned away by security guards and clerks after majority of the teachers failed to turn up. To tell us more on the ongoing wrangle between the government and teachers is our Zimbabwean correspondent, Lala Ngwenya. Many thanks for joining the program, Lala. Can you tell us what the atmosphere is at this point in time? I mean, initially, students were excited to resume school, and right now we hear that they've been sent back home.
Morning, Oluchi. Yes, obviously, the students, being away from school for over 2 months, and with the whole COVID, the pandemic, the Omicron variant that, spread around December, the students were obviously excited, and since it's the beginning of the year, this meant we had a lot of grade ones and form ones. These people are just starting a new chapter in their lives, but well, it seems like we still have a long way to go before those form ones and grade ones really enjoy this new chapter in their lives. The teacher unions, and like I said on Monday, the school heads as well that have joined the strike are vowing not to go back. They are still insisting on the minimum $540, and they say they want it in hard cash. Okay, so, and the government is saying, okay, this is how much we can do. On Tuesday, the government decided to sit down with the teacher unions and say, okay, we're going to give you 20% and we'll give you an extra $100 on top of the $75 that you are getting as COVID allowance. This is what we're able to do as of now. And the 20% is supposed to be, it will go back, it will be backtracked to January the 1st, and the $100 is supposed to then be given to them from the month end of March. But teachers are saying no, that is not enough. 20% is not enough because they say that whatever they are getting right now is so little that the 20% doesn't really make much of a difference.
Wow. So can we rightly say that the government is indeed putting forward its strong foot to ensure that schools do resume, and the teachers, don't you think they are not being considerate, Lala?
This is a very sensitive issue, and before I answer your question, Joe, the sad thing is the people that are in the middle of all this are the school-going kids who are supposed to be going to school because they have exams coming up in a few months. And also the parents that have already paid school fees. Parents have paid school fees. They've bought, uniforms and books for their kids. But then there's this standstill between the government and the teachers. And while the government may seem to be making strides, but their strides, they seem to backfire, because then the government threatens the teachers to fire them if they don't go back to work. And the teachers are saying, okay, you are not doing enough, because according to the teacher unions, the money that they're receiving is very little. So the 20% does not make much of a difference. They'll still be under the poverty bottom line. So for them, the government is not doing enough.
All right, now,
so
Lala,
the government again that is doing enough.
So Lala, before we let you go, now the head teachers and the teachers have come out to say that they are not on strike. They're only incapacitated. Is there a difference between the two?
This is a game of words, obviously. Incapacitated, not on strike. We are just at home. We are staying away. But the bottom line is, you are not attending duty. You are not on duty. You are not teaching the kids. So what do we call it? No matter how we come up with fancy words to describe what is happening at the moment, the bottom line is they are not turning up for duty, and kids are being deprived of their right to education.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, Lala. We are indeed expecting to hear an update on this story, and we'll definitely look forward to hear that no other place than from you. Thank you for being here on Breakfast Central.